girl China Black. They like to call me CB, man. First and foremost, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what we're discussing at times. If you're a battle rap fan, you should definitely subscribe. A little announcement or whatever. Fine China is out. That is my newest EP. Make sure y'all running them numbers up. The videos is out. Soul for Soul, Heathens, and Blocklist is out. So bam. Polo just ended his video, his interview. What's up, Speedy? So I just came on here when when Polo was done. Polo just got done his interview with Murder Mook, and I was definitely supposed to go live, you know what I'm saying, right after we did the Stranger Things recap, but then I noticed that Polo was live, so I said, let me chill, because everybody's over there or whatever. You know, love you back, Speedy. We in the building. Yeah, man, we got a few things to discuss. Some battle rap news. Child, Jag lying again. Jag is out here lying again. We gonna discuss Jag. We gotta discuss Hitman. He did a basketball game. I heard he got it's a one-on-one thing. I heard he got washed. He lost bad. And then not only did he lose the game, apparently somebody stole his jewelry. Now I don't know why you would bring that amount of jewelry out. Why you didn't just leave it in the car? Where was Sin at? And I hope you ain't lying out here like Jag, child. Yeah, I didn't really understand that, Hitman. So basically you took 2 losses. Ain't that something? Yeah, I don't. Maybe you got too much money or something. Maybe you feel like, see, all I kept thinking about is, okay, maybe after he wanted to leave the gym or even before, he is a celebrity to a certain extent, right? So maybe you wanted to look good before the basketball game and maybe afterwards, but it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense for you to bring all of that jewelry out and then for you to leave that bag just anywhere all willy-nilly. Why didn't you leave it in the car? So anyway, that's on the list. Let me know how y'all feel about that. So before we get into the Murder Mook interview, because it just ended, Mook was cracking up. Polo, you've been doing very well with these interviews. Shout out to you. Why you ain't leave it in the car? Why wouldn't he leave it in the car? Now, if somebody was like, oh, yeah, they broke into my car, da-da-da-da. It's like, damn, y'all niggas is doing it like that. Y'all just breaking into people's cars. Why did you bring it in the gym? It don't even make sense. People get their stuff taken just randomly going to the gym, period. You hit me holler. Why did you do that? It didn't make any sense. Like, what are you doing, Hitman? What's wrong with you? Everybody ain't got it like you. People needed Christmas presents and stuff. People who celebrated. Now what happened? They probably done pawned your jewelry. Then bought Christmas presents. Like, boys, you crazy? I know you lying, Hitman. You played yourself with that. That's on you. That is on you. Hopefully, you got insurance on it. I don't even know how that works. Hitman said he had it in the bag. Yeah, had it in the bag where? Just sitting on the damn bleachers? Where was Sin at? Did Sin come to the game? The way you lost, you probably glad she didn't come. So anyway, yeah, like I was just saying, Murder Mook did an interview with Polo. It just got finished. I guess now we can talk about this whole Briz versus Mook situation. Because I did say something about this the last live that we did, right? And I even said then, I don't know why Briz thinks somebody is paying him 100 grand as if caffeine is still around. I personally felt like, sir, you wasn't even getting paid that much beforehand. You wasn't even giving up 100K bars beforehand. So explain to me why you wanted now. And what I also said was, so what you think they giving Murder Mook? And Polo just said something about it in the Murder Mook in the interview. And Mook was like, oh, he need to mind his business. Because Polo like, well, maybe they feel like, because you get in a certain bag, they feel as though you know what I'm saying, they should get a certain amount too, right? So Mook like, mind your business. And I feel the same way. I agree with Mook. You know what I'm saying, 100%, when he like, nigga, we don't know how you gonna, we don't know how you gonna rap. We don't know what you gonna say. You could come back and choke. You know what I'm saying? You could be rusty. Come back and get your little bag. And then Mook was like, let me ask for a rematch. Come back and beat me. Let it be not even a debatable. And then you start charging niggas up. Why you think somebody is going to pay you for that? Smacking them already said the money is done. ARP has retired. What's wrong with you? Child, Mook was cooking. Mook gonna say he done made the man change religions. Oh, gosh. Now, I don't know what religion he was before, but that's crazy. You talking about he made them change religion, child. Y'all know they gonna OTFMZ and other people gonna chop that little clip up. Yup. That's it. That's the tweet. Child, Mook didn't even know about the banning. Speaking of banning, let's talk. They done took Chris Unbiased page. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I never really watched Chris Unbiased like that. I was never subscribed or nothing like that. Like, I think I've seen like little clips and I've heard people talk about him and stuff like that. And then I heard he had some little fishy case going on as well, allegedly. So I mean, I never really watched Chris. I can't say that, oh, I don't like him enough like that. I just never watched him, whatever. But I did hear that they flagged his channel too. You know, they took one of Angry Fan's channels, and same thing as Angry Fan as far as caps. Chris Unbiased, he doing the same amount of numbers. They, you know, once you, what I see now, what I understand is once you are established blogger or brand or whatever the case may be, because we are a brand, it's easy to get the numbers back. The problem is there's a lot of content that's going to get deleted that we can never get back. Some people, they put stuff on their hard drives and stuff like that. Child, let me start downloading my stuff and putting it on my hard drive, because I mean, see, I don't even be adding people clips to my stuff. I just do my live recaps and we just bust it up and I give my honest opinion. But I'm gonna start downloading my stuff and putting them on a hard drive just in case. Cause you ain't about to snatch my damn channel. No, y'all not, cause I do other stuff besides battle rap, and y'all not about to come over here because I'm cooking y'all and try to snatch my stuff. I know you lying. Now, apparently, Chris Unbiased is saying that Easy did it or Battle Facts has done it, because the ones that are being taken down, well, that he got flagged for, he said it was back to back to back. The ones he got flagged for was, you know, it had something to do with either them or Easy or Facts or something like that, because, you know, Byron Blake then put out all, you know, started putting out Battle Facts paperwork. Child, let me, oh, I guess we got to talk about that too. Battle Facts. They calling you Tattle Facts now. You wrote a statement in cursive. Yeah, so they've been on his bumper. Byron Blake and everybody else that's definitely been, you know, trending and stuff like that. So I don't know if Chris Unbiased also added to that, whether he was talking about it, whether he added clips or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure. But Chris Unbiased is basically accusing Easy and Battle Facts of flagging his channel, and Battle Facts responded and said he did not do it. He said he'll show his YouTube studio and all this other stuff, and that he didn't do it. So he's saying they lying on him. I don't know. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not true. We can only go off of, you know, what they saying. I don't know. And cursive as well. And cursive is insane, child. They don't even teach our kids cursive anymore. Well, I think they put it back in the schools. At one point, they wasn't trying to teach cursive. Now they're, you know, going back to it. But that's, I ain't gonna lie, seeing them break it down, because I watched it on Piperboy channel. Seeing them breaking it down, it looks kind of bad. It looks bad, especially because, you know, Battle Facts made it his business to you know, cover certain things. When he was talking about bad news, when he was talking about clone and stuff like that, and he has said out of his own mouth, saying anything to them is not good. And you writing statements and admiring DVD players. Child, they putting DVDs in the chat for you. So it's looking bad. It's looking bad. Now, Battle Facts also said he's not gonna be quitting. Cause I know there was like a lot of people like, oh, he's gonna stop. People were trying to say that they pushing him to stop blogging, but apparently he is going to continue blogging, but it's not going to be too much on battle rap. He's going to be doing other things. My thing is though, is we keeping the same energy or not? Is we gonna check that? Are we gonna verify his cursive or not? Because it's a lot of y'all out here, you know. Y'all keeping the same energy with your mans? What did Harlem Legends say? What did Harlem Legends say, y'all? I'm just curious to know, is we keeping the same energy or not? Now, let's talk about he out of here. Okay. Some people feel like he's out of here. Okay. I feel now this information on him has come out before, right? But I believe that Byron Blake was able to get like the original police report or whatever. That's how they got the statement, child, in cursive. Because remember, they didn't have that. Battle Facts was like bringing up his codes or something like that. Had people confirming, and then one of his codes did wind up doing the live and was like, now I wouldn't have done that. Oh, facts. Hey, Mondi. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So, yeah, so we can still continue to talk about that. But let's talk about this Jag situation, because you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Now the last time, before this situation came out about Jag lying, we already heard about him lying about stuff before. He lied about his car flipping over. He lied about he just always lying. But in the recent shenanigans, he went overboard. Okay, now I know a few of y'all heard about it, and there's some few people that probably don't. But we about to put y'all on. Sure, what are we discussing tonight? We talking battle rap news tonight. We talking battle rap news and whatever y'all want to add to it. If you watch Stranger Things, you can watch my recap after this. I already did it or whatever. It's already up on the channel. It might still be processing, but you can still find it. This nigga Chubby Jack is being outed by Show Off and Pain, the battle rapper Pain, right? Apparently, allegedly, whatever, because they got audio and everything. This nigga Jag calling around asking people for $50. The $50, this is the story that he gives. The man needed $50 to put gas in his car, because allegedly his daughter was great. Okay, his daughter was S8, and he need to get to her. The daughter was with his baby mom, and he need to get to the perpetrator or get to the person that apparently assaulted his daughter. Bruh. It got to the point where when Pain, or I don't know if Pain called him to check on him, or if he just called Pain out of nowhere and says, yeah, I got the nigga tied up right now. I got him tied up in the basement right now. This is the story that he given. Now, I don't know what, now, from what I understand, the little T that I got, he live in LA. Some other T that I got is, y'all like doing dippers down there. Now, we call them dippers in Philly. Now, I heard that y'all call them sherms down there. Now, we know what a sherm head is, right? We know what sherm sticks are, okay? You messing around with them wiggles is what I've been hearing. Y'all like that? That's a thing down in Cali. So that's what it's given to me. Because some people was trying to insinuate you was on crack. My niggas is telling me, so good sources to me, is letting me know that you've been on them sherms. That's what you've been on. Okay, so you making up all these lies. It's one thing for you to lie on yourself, right? Lie to yourself and talking about, oh, the car flipped over and all these times and da 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 da. Apparently, the brother came out and said something, or I don't know how that went down. But you always lying. You got the audacity to put something like that on your daughter. Now, show off. Is it the way he's explaining it, how pissed off he is? Because like that's one of Jag's homies or whatever. He like, I would have gave you the $50. But I know you playing with me. I'm not paying for your weed. I'm not buying niggas weed. Basically, he basically saying he ain't buying your sherm sticks. And then Angry Fan Caps is like, well, how you know he lying about the daughter and da 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 da. He like, tag him right now. See if he'll come up here with me. See if he'll come up here right now. Now, I don't know if Show Off messed with the daughter or not, or how close he is with the daughter. But to me, it's given he talked to that girl. And she probably confirmed that her daddy is a damn lie. Now, another thing is, they over there is people saying that this man don't even have no daughter. Oh, you better have a daughter. You better have a daughter, and you better get on your knees and pray to whatever Lord you pray to, because you should not be putting that on your kids. Ain't nobody playing with you. The most you do as far as putting something on your kids is if you trying to get out of fucking work. Maybe something like that. You might say, oh, your child got suspended, or your child fell at school. Now it could be a lot. You don't always want to put that on because they could fall and break something. But at some point you might want to put it on because they had fell before. So technically you ain't lying. This time they didn't really fall, but they fell in the past. So you just throw that story out there. Either way, you don't go up there and say, you don't lie to somebody about your daughter being great. What is wrong with you? $50, nigga. $50. You ain't just called one. Here's the icing on this dirty ass cake. Okay. Not only did you do all of that, you lie. You didn't call just your homies. And here's another thing. If somebody is, first of all, I'm not even calling nobody to even really engage in that information. That's like a lot going on. You gotta trust somebody to even tell all of that, right? But now it's people in the comments saying that you asked them for $50. You hounding people and getting mad at people because they asked you how much a verse was, and because they didn't follow up the next day or whatever the case may be, you snapping on them in their DMs talking about why you wasting my time and hold up, homie. I just asked you how much the verse was. You don't know what could be going on in people's lives. How you gonna hit me up day after day and day after day talking about, yo, homie, what's up? You trying to get this verse and I? What if I'm just trying to work on my budget of seeing and making my rounds on who I want on my project? I didn't tell you I was ready yet. I didn't tell you I needed you at the studio right now. Who are you? You're fiending. That's what's going on. You're messing with them sherms. You on them sherm sticks, allegedly. And you playing with people, Smokey. Jag, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your friends. And then Cassidy confirms it. He was on Restore Order, and they brought it up to him, and they like, and you know, Swave 7 had a situation when he lied about the situation with him, right? When they was supposed to battle, that's when he lied or whatever. And Swave was like, your man a liar, Cass. He was like, I know, man. Yeah, everybody know you a liar, but for you to lie on your damn daughter like that is insane. It's insane. Oh, shit. Jag back at it again. Yeah, he back at it, lying and stuff. Lying. Why would you lie on your daughter like that? That Nick got $75 features, man. I don't know any of these people, but I will stick around. Okay, Jay-Z car flipped over the bridge. What? Oh, okay. Not the Wiggles. Yeah, Wiggle Man Jack. Cause what is you doing? What are you doing? Since we are talking about rap, I am hoping to suggest something we can discuss later. Okay. You can write it in the comments. Um anyway, I swear to God, I got a song from him for $75 hook and verse. For real? For real? You got a verse from him? Yeah, he doing them specials. He doing them wiggle specials. Yeah, that nigga jagged down bad, real bad. Listen, he got this song with Drake. We all trying to figure out if it's a real feature or not. We definitely trying to figure that out because what? $50? My thing is, bro. Then he like, I'ma give it back later and all this other stuff. Boy, that shit was years ago too when he was getting booked. Oh my gosh. Even when he was still bad, even when he was battle rapping, while he was battle rapping, and then they trying to blame it on Caps because they feel like, oh, they didn't bore him back to battle rap. But no, man, like you can't help with Caps was just a big fan of him. Like you're a grown man, and then it's embarrassing for like Cassidy and stuff like that because that's how people know him for being with Larceny. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's a slap in the face to a lot of people. It really is. And again, for you to put that shit on your daughter. Talking about she with my baby mom. So where was the baby mama at? Where was the baby mama was with her? I don't even know why I'm asking more questions like it ain't all a lie. He like, yeah, you can hear in my voice. Da, 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 da. No, you supposed to be angry. And then you went as far as to like really that's a nigga that been lying since he was a kid. He been lying since he was a kid. You know he have. Because how you just keep making up more extravagant ass story pieces to the fucking story. I got him right now. I got him in the basement right now, bro. I got him tied up in the basement. So you went there by yourself? You just needed the gas. So where them bloods at? That you be with? None of them bloods came with you? You just went there by yourself. Okay, Jag. Okay. And then you ask other people. You're not even just asking your homies. You ask random fans. You better leave that Sherm alone. You better leave that damn Sherm alone. See, the nigga, remember he was, before all of this came out, the nigga did a live or interview with like 3 Lettermen or somebody coming to Cassidy defense. And I knew something was off then because first of all, he yelling, sounds the damn audio sound all bad. He yelling and all of that. No, Cassidy never asked him to defend him or nothing like that. Now you want to fight easy. Now you doing diss songs and like where did you come from? Where did you come from? Nobody really paid you no fucking mind. And then now look what you going viral for again. We're doing these bum actions. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Cassie didn't even want to continue to talk about it because he like, I got to get more in detail. Even though he confirmed his man's is a liar, he like, I got to get more in detail. Like, that ain't just like somebody, like another battle rapper or nothing like that. Like, that's really my man's and da 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 da. Whether he a liar or not, you know what I'm saying? He like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it. You feel me? So that boy Jag really a different type of animal. Something wrong with him. Yeah, something is wrong. The Wiggles was wrong. That man ain't, cause angry everybody's like, is you on crack and that? I heard he on Sherm. I heard that's they thing, child. He looked like he was doing bad, even when he was yelling in the interview to whoever he was talking to. Boy, why you doing all of this yelling? Come to Philly and do something. Obviously, he can't get here because he need $50 wherever he was for gas. And lying. You just lie. Just lie like a rug. You seen OG talking about Jag not even from LA for real? Who said that? OG, the OG that be in the chats? Oh, the OG that was on Cap's Instagram. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. He said he not from LA. So where he from? I think the whole world knows rap in America is on a slow decline based on what they are doing with UK. Do you think hip hop in America will ever recover? Rap and I missed the whole line. Doing with UK rap and referencing Four Horsemen by Stogie T. Do you think hip hop in America will recover? I mean, it's hip hop, so we didn't think it was going to make it this far. So it will. Please listen to the Four Horsemen song before you partake in the above question. Well, nigga, why would you? You know what, Mondi? I ain't doing this with you right now. Yeah, on Cap's joint, he said Jag came to LA when he was a teenager already. Oh, okay. He came to LA when he was a teenager. I mean, he a grown ass man now, so like, if he came as I mean, I get what you're saying, because by the time you a teenager, it's like you was I mean, but he a grown man now, so I don't even think. Easy said Jag got the easy story. He from Pottsville too, huh? Not he from Pottsville. No, but where did they say he from for real? That's crazy. What else we got on the list? Yeah, you bumming out here. That's a shame. You bumming out here. Jag a pigeon for real. So also, did y'all see that Clips did an interview on M3S3? Clips did an interview and it was pretty good. They broke it down. They broke down, you know how they be breaking the interviews now. So the clip that I saw was him first. He was talking about the Easy versus Cassidy battle, and he made a lot of good points. One thing that let me say this. Fred from M3S3, you don't need to drink. I don't know if that was my first time watching y'all podcast, okay? And first impressions are everything. You were not letting Clips talk. It was very annoying. You sound like you an E-Hive, okay? And I don't know if drinking is something that y'all do all the time. I don't know if that's how you are when you're sober, but you made that was very annoying. It was very cringe. You were very, very annoying. Clips was making a lot of good points. You were cutting him off. You was cheerleading for Easy. It was very fucking weird. It was very weird. Now, I don't know who your partner is, but he was trying to tell you to shut up too. Like, niggas was trying to say, like, bro, let the guests talk. And even when you go and read the comments, because after I put my comment, I was like, bro, this is very annoying. Like, you really not gonna let your guests talk? There was a lot of people who agreed with me and was in the comments, and somebody was like, here we go again, not letting y'all guests talk. This is why the channel is not growing. Again, that was my first time watching the interview. Because of, I guess what's trending right now. So I wanted to see what Clips had to say. But that was my first time watching y'all, and it wasn't good. Fred, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Okay? Now, we've only known y'all to sell the M3S3 clothing. Now y'all got this podcast going on. Y'all, you need to be checked. You need to go sit down somewhere. Hey, Tay. And Clips did this interview, and he like the way that he was breaking stuff down about the battle, about the whole Easy, like he giving his take on Easy and what he think is the problem was. And he said what we all been saying. Niggas was definitely riding for Easy in the beginning. We was all standing behind him, and then there was a lot of things that happened that he made the people turn on him. Like, that clip was a banger. So I feel like y'all should check that out. I'm telling y'all now, Fred is going to get on your fucking nerves. He is. But it was a goodie. I think y'all should check it out. On top of that, what else is on the list? Oh, Anwar. Anwar did an interview with, last time we was on here, we was talking about Twerk and the whole Twerk versus Easy battle, and we was like, what is Anwar managing? So Anwar's been under fire. And he did an interview with Frozenberg. First off, he got on my nerves, or he playing Madden, right? Okay, cool. You in the comfort of your own home, whatever the case may be. I'm going to say it again. Hate your mustache. Everything about it, right? Where's Rita? We think Rita's gone. Okay, so you in there, you playing Madden, right? You having this interview, whatever. You pissed us off, okay? Because the audacity of you, okay, to sit there and say you only check to see or to hear the verses or whatever Twerk has for his rounds. You hear his rounds a week prior to the battle. And where you need to forget Twerk retiring. You need to retire. You need that, the whatever management you think you're doing or company you have, dissolve that shit. Let it go. Cause I know you lying. I know you lying. How long have you been managing him? How long have this man been choking? So you mean to tell me, after all of these months, years, it's been years, hasn't been months. After all of these years, you know your artists be choking. You telling me that you thought it was okay to listen to his rounds a week prior? Are you retarded? I think something's wrong with you. I think you slow. I don't care what nobody say. I think you was on the short bus. Cause what? A week prior? You know how long this battle has been anticipated, has been postponed, and all this other stuff. He should have had rounds so long ago. You gonna get up there and say, oh yeah, our Christmas gonna be fine and da-da-da-da. So you okay with taking money too? You really got up there and co-signed him changing his rounds at the last minute, knowing it takes that man to a while to prepare and for him to memorize. So you thought it was okay for him to change his rounds within a week? You slow. You're slow. You cannot sit here and tell me that you are in the right side, and then it's like you asking Froze, okay, what you would have did and da da da. A lot of this is common sense. Are you scared of him? Are you scared of Twerk or something? Make this make sense. You don't understand that you need to separate the friend side and the manager side. So what? You going to the kids' birthday parties and da 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 da. So you don't. So all the backlash that you get when he lose, when he win, you already experienced this. This is not the first time. Again, it has been years that you have been managing him. You know him by now. If the fans know that he prepares late, he don't be remembering his rounds because his preparation is off. So you didn't think that you should be on him? You don't think that you need to tell him, look, bro, when you mess up, it looks bad on both of us. We look bad as a team. We look bad as a brand, as your brand. Are you slow? You have to be slow. I don't care what nobody say. You were on a fucking short bus, because I know that pissed me off so bad. What do you mean you listen to the rounds a week prior? Are you... Anwar, you need to just stop doing what the fuck you're doing, because you're not doing anything. What is the point? What is the point? You're not managing nothing. If you can't tell him, bro, this looks bad on you, you're supposed to be doing this, you need to get better at prepping. What are you around for? And then you got the audacity to go online talking about, if y'all heard what I heard and da 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 da. You ain't even hearing no rounds. So why are you online popping it? Pause. Why are you online giving up all of that? Giving up all that energy and you ain't even here around. So you just gonna continue to keep lying. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that you probably sat out of your fucking stupid ass mouth and your stupid mustache and said, yo, you at least gotta get this battle, bro. You know, you need Christmas presents. Just do it because we need the money. That's what it was about. That's what it was about. How Anwar is still a manager. I don't know. It don't even make any sense. He be doing that last minute though. He's so corny. That's why Rita left him. Yeah. Well, I mean, child, we seen Rita be a little touchy-feely with other niggas right in front of him. I remember she went viral for that, child, and his explanation for that would sound like he fucking slow. Yeah, Rita probably did get tired of his slow ass. I never understood how that relationship worked anyway. I don't. I mean, to each his own. I done mess with some niggas that's hard on the eyes, but them niggas funny as hell and they get at $1. So maybe. I don't know. And they know how to put it down, okay? And they know what to do in the bedroom. So I mean, to each his own. But I was always confused on why Rita was with that man. I'm not gonna lie. And she not even, you know what I'm saying, the nicest Barbie out the bunch. You know, she not. But I didn't understand how that worked. He was like, yeah, I know my girl gets a little loose when she drunk. What? Oh, okay, Anwar. Oh, okay. Child, she probably was sheeting like a mug on Anwar. She probably was sheeting up a storm. Battle rap has been a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. Polo asked Murder Mook, do he? Because you know, there's a lot of people that feel like battle rap is dying out. I think Goods did a tweet saying battle rap is living on his last leg. What are battle rappers gonna do and stuff like that? You need to worry about talking to Steve Madden. You need to worry about what you going to do as far as your empty store goods. That's what you need to be doing, but let me not be too petty. Because I feel like that's a shot. Like, you trying to make yourself bigger than what it is again. Yeah, what y'all going to do? Because y'all know I got my slick walks. Boy, what you going to do as far as your slick mads? Is you keeping them prices down or not? What other business you invested in? Because your podcast ain't doing nowhere near that. Anyway, yeah, battle rap has been a mess. Not gonna lie, battle rap has been a mess. Jack, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Shame on you. I feel like you just need to. You should just, I don't know, delete social media. Because has he said anything? Has Jack said anything, y'all? I don't think that man said a word. They didn't put out the audio on them. Jag ain't said nothing. Let me see if, yeah, I don't think he said nothing, y'all. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What else y'all want to discuss? What else is going on in the battle rap? They saying that Tay Rock is going to battle Shoddy Horror in March. So we'll definitely be, I guess, you know, giving our predictions when they finally drop that card or whatever. Speaking of Shoddy Horror, Shoddy and K-Shine been going back and forth about this footage that has not dropped. Apparently K-Shine has the footage. And he did interviews. I believe they both did interviews with 3 Letterman. I didn't get a chance to check them out, but they definitely been going back and forth. They definitely been going back and forth. I don't know why the footage has not dropped. I can't even remember who they said won the battle. But that's that. Now, do y'all think, lastly, do y'all think that this battle with Murder Mook and Briz is finally going to happen? Do y'all finally think that we're going to get this in 2026? At this point, I don't know how long has it been since Briz hasn't rapped? Like 4 years now? If he don't come back this year, we don't want it. We don't even want it. Just like P. Valley, we don't give a shit no more. Y'all can keep it. Y'all can keep it. Sean probably can't drop it. Well, Phil, I heard from the little clips that I seen, they saying something about K. Sean saying he waiting for an editor. I don't know what that's about. Did Sean win the battle or he lost the battle? Did he win? Because if they're saying that he lost, is that what Shotty is trying to say? Like he don't want to drop the battle because he know he lost? What's that about? And how long do it take to edit it? You think he lost? Yeah, he might not be. I think that's, see, I really didn't get into all the details. I didn't read everything, but I think they was trying to say I don't see how though. Yeah. I don't know how either. I ain't gonna lie. When he battled Geechee, I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. His accent is thick as hell. I didn't know what shot he was saying. I think I heard like maybe a few bars that I caught, but I was lost. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, they need to drop it so I could try to watch it again to understand it. Because I didn't know what was happening. I don't know what was happening. Yeah, do y'all think that this Briz and Murder Mook battle is gonna happen though? I hope it do, because honestly, I'm tired of talking about it. Like, I really am. I know some certain things happened before, the back and forth. I did watch Piper Boy earlier, and he was saying that when he was mediating the situation to a certain extent, URL was taking a while for them to send Briz contract, and Murder Mook knew like weeks prior that he was going to be battling him. So I felt like Briz wasn't trying to write anything until he got his contract. And he also was feeling like, I'm assuming that he was feeling like the nigga had way more time to write for me. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of is what it is. You know, I can't even call it at this point. Yeah, I know, right? Because we've been waiting so long for this nigga to come back. We've been waiting too long. We've been waiting too long. This nigga Murder Mook said his rounds for Briz is like the Tay Rock's rounds like ×2 though. Bro, Murder Mook and Mook and Tay Rock battle was good as shit. Damn, that was a good battle. Tay Rock was doing Tay Rock really one of them, bro. Cause him and Daylight battle was good, and he rocked it good, but he didn't win neither one of those battles. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He ain't win neither one of those battles. That nigga Daylight was cooking. Oh, he was cooking that man. And it's be like, bro, why you can't rap like that all the time? Why you always gotta do something stupid? I mean, he ain't do no weird shit in a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nigga, you really took a shit on the stage. We can't never forget that shit. You didn't believe that? Yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as battle rap news. I had to come back on here because it was a few things that I missed that was in the algorithm, so I definitely wanted to come on here and discuss it with y'all. Jag needs to go to rehab. Rock the GOAT. Yes, he is. Yes, he is the GOAT. That nigga never choke. Got a million raps, bro. He is really good. The most consistent. Like, he's always been my favorite. He's one of my favorite battle rappers. Yeah, so Jag lying again. Jag need to go to rehab. Some people were saying it's crack. I heard it's sherm. Okay, I heard he be on them sherms. That's what they call it down there. Up here we call it wiggles. What else? Anwar, let it go. You and twerk, let it go. We don't need it. We don't want it. Okay. If you can't in your mind, like common sense ain't telling you you was been supposed to check that man rounds, you a dumbass. It's given slow class. Sorry. We can't really use the R word no more, so I'm not gonna go that far. But it's given short bus. What else? Hitman. Stop leaving your stuff around, okay? Everybody is not as rich as you, okay? I don't know why you thought it was okay to bring your jewelry in the gym. Should have left it in the car. If they would have stolen, if they would have went inside your car, that's different. But that's your lost, okay? Why wasn't show out holding your jewelry? Why wasn't he holding it? Huh? Where was Sin? Why did you bring it in the gym? You needed to show everybody that you got that amount of jewelry? That's a shame. Also, that we talked about today. Clips interview with M3S3. Make sure y'all check that out. Fred, listen to the comments. Listen to the people in the comments. Stop interrupting your guests. If that's if you want to just talk, don't even invite nobody. Either stop interrupting your guests. I don't know if that's something that you do. Maybe you need to stop drinking. Maybe you don't need to drink at none of the podcast episodes. But from the comments, you do that shit all the time, okay? Not a good look, Fred. Let it go, okay? Maybe you need to just let your co-host do it, okay? Maybe you just need to go sell them t-shirts. Pissing us off. You want to see Cass versus Easy? I mean, I do, because I feel that I don't want to see it if it's only 2-minute rounds. I do want to see it just because so much was talked about afterwards. The brother giving more detail. I feel like after all that we had to endure, they should just give us the battle. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it if it's going, if we don't get it until 2026. Like, I just feel like, come on, bro. Like, that's annoying. It's like the momentum is going. You know, it was us still talking about some things. It did change everybody's reaction to it. Once the truth started coming out, it did change people perspective. It changed how people scored it. So maybe. But if y'all talking about February, keep that shit, bro. Keep it. We don't want it, bro. Cass might get cooked. Maybe. But we'll see. I feel like TBL dropped the ball in a lot of situations. I don't know if Kenny is white. Do y'all know if Kenny is white or black? Somebody put that in the comments. Let me know if y'all know. I feel like y'all did too much to accommodate. I feel like Easy should have just got out the car. It would have been it would have looked better on his side if he would have just got out the car and battled. You know what I'm saying? No matter who is there. Like, if he was confident in his bars and he felt like he was gonna cook them anyway, he should have just got out the car and rapped on the street. It would have been a way better battle. Would have been a greater comeback. I agree with Clips, because Clips said this in his interview with M3S3. Clips was like, the people in Philly would have respected him if he would have just got out the car, and we would have. Even though niggas wanted to pack you up and all this other stuff, niggas got beef with you. Everybody don't hate you, bro. It's really not that deep, and we deal with each other and the bickering and back and forth all the time. So if he would have got out and battled on that street, they would have definitely had more respect for him. But the fact that you got people banned, that was pussy shit. Then they went to the next venue. Then you talking about, oh, you don't want these niggas. It's too many niggas on his side. It's too many niggas on that side, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I just feel like you did too much, and it showed that you were weak. Shout out to Road to a Milli Media for the super chat. Okay. I forgot I got super chats now. Look at us. Look at us growing or whatever. Yeah, man. So I don't know. I don't want it if we gotta wait till like February to get it. Like, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all want it? Do y'all want to see it? Shout out to Real. I got 2 reels in here. Real and REEL, and then the other Real. Shout out to my guys though. Shout out to all my mods and the new folks in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe if you have not already. Yeah, man. So I'm cool off the battle, not gonna lie. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. Like, bro, we spent $80 for no reason. Shout out to the people that did the bootleg. You know what I'm saying? Usually I be doing the bootlegs and I be in watch parties and shit like that. But I made it my business to, support. Like, but they did us dirty. They did us dirty with the Twerk versus Twerk versus Easy battle. And honestly, from what we seen and what we know now, that was Twerk asking for them 2-minute rounds. For sure. For sure. And then he got the nerve to not even be ready. And then N-Word looking stupid. And N-Word tried to give him the phone and that. Are you dumb? Now you want to be on camera trying to give the man a phone to help him out. Honestly, I would have just accepted him grabbing his phone. 40 bars did it. You should have just took the phone, bro. You going Jersey out like that? You should have just took the fucking phone and found your bars. I would have rather us sit there, whether he would have said, oh yeah, he had to look at his phone. That's better than you saying, better than everybody talking about you need to retire and you Jerseyed out and you choked every round. Man, get up out of here, bro. Salute to the monetization. You feel me, Real? You feel us? We made the watch hours. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is key. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I would, when I was first doing my show, whatever, I took a break because it was when I was married. It was affecting my marriage, so I stopped doing it, and I was not. It did mess up my numbers because you really have to be consistent with anything that it is. Once you find your niche and all of that, like I was, once I started getting consistent and then I just stopped, it really messed everything up. So I'm proud of myself, y'all, because us getting the super chats and getting monetized was a goal for me this year. I said that I wanted to drop my EP, and I did. I got videos done that I was supposed, like, that I wanted to do. Like, everything that I wanted to accomplish this year, I did, y'all. So shout out to me. Shout out to me, and shout out to y'all for watching. Shout out to y'all, man, because if y'all wasn't watching and y'all ain't like me, then the numbers wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? So without y'all, we wouldn't even be here. You know. What up, King? What up, King? You see us, King? We in the building. King, you just getting in here. So we was talking about, did you watch the Murder Mook interview? I had to wait till Polo got off live. Jag out of pocket. I was gonna bring that up, but since you know what I'm saying, I know that's the title. I was gonna leave with Mook. Yeah, Jag out of pocket. I heard he on them Sherm sticks. Now I'm curious though, because you got the leaf, the wet leaves that they smoke in the blunts, right? That shit smell weird. Or you dip it. You know what I'm saying? You dip the cigarettes in the embalming fluid. What y'all think he do? Y'all think he dipped the cigs? Or y'all think he smoked the leaves? Cause I heard he on that sherm. I heard that sherms is a big thing in Cali. And I heard that's what he on. He do both. I can see it. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like the dipping is worse. Bro, when my girlfriends was on that shit, bro, one time we so they used to be smoking the Leafs part, right? And then they would go down to North Philly and get the actual dips or whatever. Bro, one time we come back from smoking. Well, we was me and the one girl was smoking regular weed. You could smell the difference. And again, they rolled it in like a blunt. We was smoking Dutches, nigga. That's when the green Dutches and all of that just came out. We was tearing the game up with that shit, right? So the first thing that happened, they smoking the wet or whatever. This bitch go to spit out the window and went like in slow motion. Nigga, all the spit fell down her. That was the first thing the dumb bitch did, right? We get back to the block, right? Yes, you know we need a story time. We get back to the block. We all talking, busting it up or whatever with the niggas. All of a sudden, this bitch pass out. Just pass out on the ground. They got me running around trying to find milk for the dummy. They like, go get milk, tea, go. Now, this time I wasn't even China yet. I wasn't even China black yet. I think like that the next month is when I actually started writing raps with these bitches, right? Should have left they dumbasses alone when she spit out the window in slow motion. Bruh, started running. They trying to wake her up or whatever. I come back with a little bit of milk. They drink, get her to drink it, whatever. Then she pop up like nothing happened. Oh my gosh. I would never, nigga. Not even by accident, nothing. I would never looking at that situation. What nigga or female would be like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. The bitch spit slow motion out the window. You thought I was gonna be like, or somebody else would have been like, yo, that must be that work. Let me have some. I know you lying. She passed out. I thought the bitch was dead. I'm running around losing my mind because I'm thinking she's a goner trying to get milk. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I couldn't believe it. He on them dippers. Yeah, he on them dips. Yo, he gots to be. That's crazy. She spit out. I'm talking about, it was like literally like that. And you thought I was gonna be like, yo, let me hit the dip. Let me get some of that wiggles. What? No, I'ma stick to this sour. I'ma stick to this green that we got. Nigga, I had the fattest dimes in the city. What? Fattest dimes in the city. What? I will smoke this. Yo, my dimes was so fat, right? The dimes we was getting was so fat. These hoes was tapping the bags. That's how fat this shit was. These hoes was tapping the bags and resell them because I was giving them, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. Because once I got with my first package that I sold, because I was a package girl, obviously. My first package that I sold, like, I got rid of my shit, like, the first day. So when I came back, he was like, oh, let me give you some more. So I'm thinking, all right, I got my bitches with me. We gonna be on. We gonna be getting this money. These hoes messed up all the bread, y'all. Messed up all the bread. Was tapping the bags, doing all this. Child was a mess. Nah, your ass so damn funny. What's up, Chins? Child, now, you was just up in there, Chins. Murder Mook was cooking, wasn't he? Mook was cooking in that interview. One of the problems with battle rap is we let everybody in the culture. Yup. And I feel like space is added to that too. Because y'all niggas, they made stuff, they made themselves too accessible. Way too accessible, bro. And I'm tired of Verb. I'm tired of you, Verb. Sitting up there talking about Jay Mills is cheating. Where is your diss track? Where is that? Where's your diss track? Mook was definitely cooking. Bro, he was cracking up. He ain't know about half this stuff. But the stuff he did know about, he was definitely cooking. What did Mook say? Mook was talking about, so Polo was pretty much asking him about the Briz battle, what was going to happen. He was telling them, like, what happened, like, the aftermath of Cassidy and Easy. Like, he was asking them random questions and stuff like that. But he started cooking. Like, he said, he was like, you see what I did to Briz? Basically I made him switch his religion. He was cooking, bro. He said the same thing that I was saying last week. Like, Briz, why you think you deserve 100K? He like, you wasn't even getting half of that when you was battling regularly. So what are you talking about? Should have got the money when Caffeine was here. The fuck? We know you lying. Getting that bread. We wasn't. That shit, when you a package girl or a package boy, you don't get no money. After I realized these hoes was messing up the money, I got with my old head and leveled up. That's when them busting scripts came about. Now, it was money in that. But ain't no money in selling no weed. Niggas be trying to get me to sell weed again now. I be like, bro, I'm not selling no weed, bro. First of all, I smoke too much. I smoke too much to sell weed, bro. Like, I need halves and shit. Well, I don't smoke as much as I used to now, but I used to buy half a week. Like, and when I was with my old head, that nigga used to smoke a half a day. Probably more than that. Verb annoying. Too annoying. He too annoying. I ain't gonna lie, I hate this tripod that I got. I broke the other one. Verb ain't rap yet. That's what I'm saying, King. Nigga ain't rap nothing. Nigga ain't drop a 12 or nothing. Boy, shut up. Verb knows he's going to get smoked like goods and DNA. Bro, he's going to be eating dust. Now, but see, Verb can rap on beat too, though. Verb can rap on beat too. But if you scared, get a dog. Ain't we tired of hearing you talk? Briz Rothstein asking for 100K is wild. That's what we saying. That's what niggas is saying. Like, and even if you thinking about, all right, he should have waited for the Caffeine era. I don't even think that Caffeine would have gave him 100K. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ain't Murder Mook and them, don't Murder Mook and them only get like 50? Why you think you getting 100K? What's wrong with you? Are you on Wiggles? Boy, get the hell on. Mook was like, you ain't getting nowhere near 100K when you was here. Yes, he was like, nowhere near it. Yo, this nigga Mook was, he was imitating Cassidy. Yo, he was cooking. I had to wait to go live. I said, shit, I ain't going live right now. Let me wait till they done. Like facts, Briz must be on dog food. Got to be on dog food. Got to be. Briz a cornball. He said more bloggers need to get flagged. He said that. He said that. When Froze was live earlier too, he was like, the first thing he said was like, I ain't gonna lie, this flagging stuff is crazy. Please don't flag me. Oh yeah, now you saying something. Now you saying something. Yeah, because imagine how would it be if they would snatch your channel right now. You done built your shit all the way up and then they snatch your channel. And then everything you done did, all of the super streams and all of that is gone. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Froze losing his channel and the Method Man joint is like, the Method Man super stream is done. The Hitman super stream is gone. People don't be thinking about that. Briz was in my video, Black Hoodie, after that beat. Oh, for real? Briz Rothstein could have made a lot of money. He didn't stop battle. If he didn't stop battle rapping, yeah. Briz scared to death. And the crazy thing is, hold on, man, Briz don't got nothing to his name worth 100K. Man, watch out. Man, watch out. Yeah, him Verb was laughing about it, saying the blogger stealing money. Boy, shut up. You a fake blogger. Verb, you just be on spaces all day. Like, you doing the same thing that everybody else doing. You just making less money, talking about somebody stealing money. How are we gonna steal money? If nobody wasn't talking about y'all, the bloggers wasn't blogging about this stuff, y'all wouldn't, nobody would care. You sound dumb. You sound stupid. Gosh. I'm be so tired of him. Like, yeah, bull went out bad. Yeah, all these niggas is going out bad. All these niggas is going out bad, and that's on y'all. That's on y'all. Like, bro. Yeah, we do gotta be careful. We do gotta be careful as far as putting certain content out and things like that. I mean, the game has definitely changed, right? I went to school for journalism, and so much has changed. I'm talking about the ethics, everything has changed. But as far as being a blogger, vlogger, that is our opinion. You know what I'm saying? Blogging is a part of media. When you're doing blogging, you don't necessarily need a source to confirm. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can really do your thing. Now, they didn't, you see Tasha K and Milagro Grams, they getting sued by celebrities for defamation and all this so other stuff. So I get it. When it's certain situations, yes, but you niggas is pussy out here flagging people because people is saying, like, for minor stuff. I don't care for that. I don't care for that. Like, y'all flagging people and like y'all taking from the fans. That's what y'all are doing. That's what y'all are taking from the fans. Now, y'all posting people, kids and family members, and doing this so other stuff, and just randomly like trying to take people down. That's understandable to flag somebody, but y'all getting real crazy with the now. Like, what are we doing? I just followed you on IG too. Good looking, good looking. Ooh, ooh. Thank you, son. How you feel about Battle Facts getting exposed for telling? Child, we was talking about that too. I feel like now they calling them Tattle Facts. I feel like in this game, okay, so remember I had said, I think y'all asked me how I felt about Battle Facts before, right? And I said that, you know, they exposed his some information about him before. That sneeze looked like it hurt. It did. It hurt my side. It hurt my side. Yeah, so I had said before that they like bored up some information about him. So what I think is different this time is Byron Blake got the actual like police report and the statement written in cursive, child. I said, damn, don't nobody even write in cursive. And then you admiring the DVD player. How old is this? How old was that case? Ain't nobody buying DVD players. We ain't watching DVDs no more. That was the 2000s. So what it was a 2000 case? I feel like it looks bad because of how, you know, Battlefax was going hard on so many other people as far as them snitching. So I don't know. Battlefax said that he's pretty much done as far as battle rap. I don't know if he's just like not going to cover it and do other things. So it kind of is what it is. But honestly, if we all putting ourselves out there, right? We all putting ourselves out there, depending on your, you know, how you do your show and stuff like that. People are going to pull stuff up about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we living in a time where, what up, OG? We living in a time where, you know, everything is on the internet. Like, it's things that we in great detail. Yes, he wrote that statement in great detail, okay, in cursive, child. I don't know. I feel like if you certain energy you put out, it probably will come back to you. You know, Like, like that's how I feel. Like honestly, or even as far as me blogging, right? Even when I started doing my show years ago and stuff like that, ever since I was younger, I've always been like brutally honest. Like people used to have to tell me and tell my parents, like, well, tell my mom, like, listen, sometimes she just need to lie. Like she is like too honest, right? But with me, I always felt, even within my marriage, like there were certain things that I would talk about online, and my ex-husband used to get mad about it. That kind of caused the conflict too, right? Look at them putting DVDs in the chat. Look at this shit, facts. Look at this. And I've always felt like I can say whatever because I can stand on it. Like if I, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, I'm going to stand on it, right? Because I do understand that somebody might pull up information about me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might pull up certain videos or like, but I sit here, I give my story times. Most of the time it's true. I've talked about me getting beat up on this channel. I've talked about, you know what I'm saying? I've talked about the fights that I've won. I've talked about weird stuff that I mess with. You know what I'm saying? Weird people that I mess with. My niggas being hard on the eyes. Certain things, you know what I'm saying? I feel like within this game, you have to prepare yourself, or you have to be aware of you can be exposed to, because we expose shit every day. We expose people, and depending on how hard you go, it can come back to you. And you got to be able to stand on that. You have to be able to stand on that. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I feel bad for facts, but we all grown. Wait, how you type in cursive? I know you see him typing in cursive. I see him doing that in the other chats. I'm like, oh, G is funny. I'm using the font app. Okay, Fex was attacking Clone and Bad News, knowing he had a nasty jacket himself. And remember, they had already exposed his information. I mean, exposed his case, and he had like his codees and other people come on there. But I believe this time Byron Blake found got the actual police report. And remember, the cursive shit, the statement wasn't out. That statement, he needed more paper. You know a nigga talking too much when he said I need more paper. Because you ain't right in the front and the back. You need another sheet. Oh, I know you lying. Admiring DVD players. What DVD player was that? You come off as a solid individual. I mean, I try. Like I said, for me, people used to be like, yo, you tell your business too much. You too fucking honest. Because I feel like I can stand. This is how I always felt. If something happens, even when I was in like high school and middle school, even the bitches that didn't like me, they used to be like, one thing about you, if it happened, you gonna admit it. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like a nigga tried to say he smashed me in school and shit. I was like, if I would have smashed him, I would have told y'all. I would have been like, his dick was little, this and that, how, if the pumps was good or not. Like y'all would have knew that. And I crashed out on bulls so bad. So bad in art class, bro. Like what? Niggas, you dumb? We kissed and smoked weed and had a drink. I didn't pop you, nigga. Who does that? I was like, who do that? Who still does that? We in 12th grade. What's wrong with you? Fuck you lying for? I didn't pop you, nigga. Get your nut ass out of here. That shit was really going around the school. I was like, I didn't fuck him. Y'all know I would have told y'all. And they was like, she ain't lying. She would have told us. She would have told us if it was good, too. That's what I'm saying. Fuck wrong with him? Cassie was going in on facts, too. Yeah. Yeah, he sure was. On Restore Order, right? Child. And then Cassidy Cassidy confirmed that Jag is a damn liar. $50. You ask, he was asking people, and he was asking like, he wasn't even asking just rappers. Like, he was asking fans and shit. I don't know how true it is, but it was definitely people in angry fan comments like, he called and asked me for $50 too. Free the dog. Facts even told on the dog. Free the dog, not free the dog. He told on the dog too. Dudes who do that are weird and corny. Why lie on that? Yeah, we was in like 12th grade. We was in 12th grade, yeah, and that nigga tried to say that he smashed me. And I think his man, his ugly ass friend was like adding to it, because when his friend had came to the door, he had his shirt off. The bull had his shirt off. So maybe I guess the bull just like assumed that we had just fucked or something. I ain't smashed that man. I did not do nothing with that man. All this could have been avoided if he wouldn't have gone on Byron and Whack 100 Live trying to be Serves Meat Shield. What? How long ago was that? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all see we got super chats now. Like, bro, you better go mow some lawn or sweep the barbershop for some damn $50. For real. For real though. Now earlier somebody told us that he was that child he was doing verses for $75. The nigga got a song with Drake that I heard before. Now we don't know how he got the verse or not, but bro, and then you know Battle Facts is playing his song in the middle of his shows. When he started his live, he playing one of Jag's songs. So you ain't getting no money from that? Child, you got them, you writing statements in cursive. This man over here lying about money, and then you playing his music in the beginning. Damn, that's crazy. But even as far as like, forget the $50. I mean, not forget the $50, child. But the fact that he put that on his daughter was insane. That means that he's been lying since a kid. He been lying since a kid and adding on, has always had dramatic ass stories and all of that. He really got on that phone and was like, I got him in the basement right now. I got him tied up in the basement. Like, what? Wow. You're dangerous. You're very dangerous. And I don't know how Show Off know how he was lying, or like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched the whole thing. I watched like majority of it, but I feel like Show Off, whatever. Show Off is like, maybe he knows the daughter. Maybe he with the daughter to know that, you know, he was really lying about that shit. But even Show Off like, I ain't paying for niggas weed and like, you should have just asked for the $50. Like, it really wasn't that deep. Like, why did you go to the extent of lying about your daughter being raped? That's insane that you would put that on there, and then you like, she with my baby mom. Now you done put your baby mama in it. Oh, call his baby mom. Call his baby mom, because what? What else he been lying about? We should know if she know. Like, what if Show Off used to mess with the sister and they still been cool, and like he called her on some like, yo, you cool and da da da. You know what I'm saying? She probably like, you know, my dad a liar. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for Cassidy. That's embarrassing for the daughter. I heard the nigga ain't even have no damn daughter. How true is that? How true is that? If we find out the man ain't got no daughter, I'ma lose it. I'ma lose it. Jag is out of here for that. Yeah, he's done. He done. Now we already knew about him lying before. Remember, him and his brother was lying about the car flipped over and all this other stuff. But this one right here, he's definitely done, because they had the audio and everything. They got audio and everything. He's definitely done. He's done. And then remember, prior to that, he was online yelling in an interview with somebody, and then was doing diss records about Easy or something. You ain't make no money off of that. $50. $50 is crazy too. And niggas be out of pocket, because the fact that you be asking like another nigga for money is insane to me. I don't understand how niggas continue to fix their lips to ask certain people for money. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I stop messing with certain niggas. You too comfortable with asking me for money. And I take care of people all the time, but when I start waking up, like, hold the fuck up. Like, I really be out here working. You're not gonna keep taking advantage of me. Go out and get it. If I can go, bitch, I was working 2 jobs, being a mom and in college at one point. And now, like, I really chase a bag all the time. The way I be saving, the way I be stacking my money and all of that, and niggas just be too comfortable with just, y'all know, y'all niggas too comfortable around here. Y'all, what? You ain't got no money? How? Why? And your child is how old? Niggas be having grown ass children and don't have no money. So that means that you don't save for your kids' future. You're not saving for, like, you ain't got no life insurance policy. Y'all dead ass embarrassing and disgraceful. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a bad joint. For real. That's why I let go a lot of friends. Facts. Facts, yo. See, I told you this fucking stupid ass. I don't like this. I don't like this one. I gotta get me another tripod. Yeah, bro. Niggas be too comfortable with being broke. That's my thing. Also, let's look at it like this. Maybe he seriously needs to go to rehab. It's looking bad out here. Some people thinking you on crack. I'm leaning towards Sherms. And that's even worse. I've seen people lose their mind. The same girl that I told you about earlier, she literally lost her mind. The other one that used to be smoking the Wiggles with her, she wound up turning into a real bad wiggle head, and they wound up taking her life. She was tricking. They found her chopped up in the dumpster and everything, y'all. Sherm makes a lot of sense for this situation. Yeah, that's what I heard. My nigga said they've known him to do Sherms, because that's what they call it down in Cali. And then down in Cali, that's like a thing. Like, you know how, like, all right, like up here on the East Coast, for the most part, like, well, I'm gonna just say as far as my city, like, we heavy on perks. I ain't heavy on shit. But I have taken perks, so stuff. I've taken perks, I've taken Molly and stuff like that. But like, all my city, real strung out as far as the perks and stuff. Some people definitely the Sherms, but you had to go to a certain part to get the Wiggles and get the Sherm. Like, you had to go up North Philly to certain places to get that. It might be Poppy Land. But yeah, from what I understand, I heard that down there where he's at, whatever location he's at, and down Cali, they are heavy on the Sherms. Now, I don't know who's in here from Cali and who can confirm that, but yeah, I've heard. I'm thinking it's Sherm, y'all. I'm thinking it's Sherm. Cause think about it, the nigga called like multiple people for $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know crack is cheap. You feel me? Crack is cheap. Coke a little bit more expensive. But you don't need that much to get no crack. You know what I'm saying? He definitely on the Wiggles. He definitely on the deep prime. I'm leaning towards more on dippers. You know what I'm saying? But that was all. That was all for Battle Rap News, y'all. There y'all go, having me do more than an hour. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. We monetize now. We can only go up from here. You know what I'm saying? We can only go up from here. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram so y'all can let me know what y'all want to discuss. Tomorrow we are recapping Power. Um Bro, it's snowing out. Well, it stopped snowing, but it's definitely snowing a little bit. A little bit of snow out there. Tomorrow we are recapping Power Force, and make sure y'all follow my Instagram so y'all can send me stuff in my DM. Um, CBman215 is my Instagram. You should be able to find it in my little bio or whatever too. So y'all can DM me if things come up as far as battle rap. I might have missed some stuff or whatever the case may be, but I'm back to work on Sunday. So if something else happened as far as battle rap tomorrow, we'll cover it tomorrow night. But we definitely have to recap Power. If y'all watch Stranger Things, I already did that recap. Along with that, make sure y'all check out the EP, Find China, FINECHYNA. The videos is out, Soul for Soul is out, Heathens is out, Blocklist is out, and I'll be doing another video the first quarter of this coming year. I just got in from shoveling. Yeah, somebody's shoveling right now. I don't even have a damn shovel. I need one because my son need to be shoveling, but my landlords be doing all of that. I ain't gonna lie. I love my landlords. They so good. Yeah, man. So again, I appreciate y'all. It's your girl China Black. They like to call me CB, man. Yeah, y'all know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you ever with the queen, put your comments in on the way back playback. And again, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Again, it's CBman215. DM me if y'all want to talk about any shows, because y'all know I recap shows. Any battle rap news that y'all might come across that's interesting that y'all want my opinion on, DM me, okay? It's your girl China.